good evening, everybody. We are here in San Antonio, Texas, on the famous San Antonio Riverwalk. And we are going to be having our supper at the place you see behind you, right here on the Riverwalk, the Casa Rio Mexican restaurant. And it's a beautiful setting, nice colored umbrellas, many tables outside along the river. You can dine inside, or you can dine up the bridge here behind me, if you'd like. But we're going to try to wait for a table right out here on the river. Go by with the cart. Alright, we've been looking forward to this place for months. We already decided a couple of months back this is where we were going to eat when we got here. So we're excited about it. Are we excited? Alright, we're going to have some good Mexican food tonight. If you can't get good Mexican food here in San Antonio, I don't know where you can. So I think this is going to be pretty special tonight. That's our expectation. So we will let you know how it goes. Stay with us. Underneath is the dining under the bridge, and you can actually sit out here on the water and watch the boat tours go by. And to be honest with you, there's a lot of good dining options here. Several I would love to have tried. We only have one night, so it is going to be Casa Rio. We have had steak this trip. We've had brisket, so we are going to go Mexican tonight. So I'll walk down through here and give you an overview of it. We don't know which table we're going to be at, but it's going to be on one of these on the river right here. As you can see, it goes down a pretty good ways. So really looking forward to this tonight. And Casa Rio is located right under the Commerce Street Bridge. So we've had a little trouble navigating the Riverwalk today, but we have finally found the main part of it, the part that we've seen on all the YouTube videos. So we're in the right part now, just kind of starting to get hungry. Okay, our table is ready. This young lady is escorting us to it. I'm going to go over that menu one more time really quickly because I don't know with the glare how it did before. So I'm just going to run over it quick. Here's the story of the first restaurant on the Riverwalk here in San Antonio. Alright, so they brought out the chips and salsa. So, do you know what you're getting yet?
I just might get the green chicken enchiladas.
Alright, where's those at? Green chicken enchilada, okay. Alright, so what do you think of the salsa so far?
It's good.
The chips are a little different. They're like maybe a little thicker and kind of more
Gritty like almost.
rigid. I like them though.
Yeah, rigid. Yeah.
Yeah,
they're good.
Gritty may be a good word too. They're just thicker and kind of more made nice smooth. I like them. I think they got a really good flavor. I think the salsa's got a great flavor.
It does.
Okay, our food was out here really quickly, within what, 10 minutes of ordering.
Yeah.
So That's your, now say again what you got. The green chicken enchiladas?
Yes.
Okay.
What's that?
I don't remember what all came with that. It's a deluxe dinner. It's got tamales. It's got con queso. I'd have to read it again to know what was even on it. I'd have to look at it one more time, but I don't remember. But anyway,
Is that the tamale?
Must be. No, not tamale, enchilada. I thought enchiladas were covered with cheese. That's a taco.
Maybe that's the enchilada.
Yeah, it must be.
That's a tamale.
I'd have to actually go back and read and see what was on it, but it sounded good, so that's what I got. So that looks good. I'm curious if it's as good as it looks.
Well, we'll find out eventually.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you very much.
It's good. That green sauce is a little different. It's almost got like a lime taste to it. Lime.
Okay. They brought this out too that goes with mine. Again, I'm going to have to go back and look at the menu and see what I'm supposed to get. I know the guacamole salad's going across the table because only one of us likes guacamole. You are welcome to that if you want it.
I will eat it.
So what do you think?
I think it's good.
Okay. Since I've got such a variety of different things here to sample, I'm not going to sample all of them the camera, but this is enchilada, right?
Is that the cheese enchilada?
I think so. That is awesome. That's
Is it?
good. Yes.
Good.
I'll try this again. I don't know what it is, but that's good. It tastes like chili.
No.
That's good though. Of course, refried beans. I know what those are. Excellent. So far, everything I've had has been good.
Look at it.
So you still enjoying your meal? Okay, well we have finished up our supper at the Casa Rio Mexican restaurant right here on the San Antonio Riverwalk in San Antonio, Texas, located right downtown. And we have looked forward to eating here for months. So we're gonna go over our meal tonight and tell you if it met our expectations, if it was what we were hoping for. So Shaughnessy, let's start with you.
Okay, so the chips and salsa were really good. The salsa wasn't like really spicy or anything like that, it just had a really good flavor. The chips were thicker, but they were crunchy, had a good flavor. I got the chicken, or the green chicken enchiladas. You can get 2 or 3. I got just the 2. It comes with refried beans and the rice and a little bit of a salad on it. Everything was good. My green sauce on the chicken had like a lime taste. I wasn't a big fan over that. I wasn't wild over that. But the chicken was very good, very flavorful. It had a lot of cheese. So it was good. I just wasn't crazy about that lime flavor on it. But
You wasn't crazy about that wild
lime flavor. But it was good. I'd get something different if we were to go back.
Would you go back? If we were in San Antonio again, would you go back?
Yeah, I would definitely go back.
Okay. All right. Is that it for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think it was called the deluxe dinner. And the reason I got that, that's not usually, when I go to a Mexican restaurant, I usually get 1 or 2 things, either a stuffed poblano or the nachos fajita with steak. I usually just get one of those 2 things because I don't like onions. So when I go to a Mexican restaurant, I'm a little bit limited what I can get. So I saw that deluxe platter, and I thought it sounded good, but I did ask her, do the enchiladas have onions in them? She said they do. I said, can I get it without onions? She said, you can. So that's what I did. I just told her not to put onions in anything. And mine came with a lot of different things on. You may have to help me remember here. It came with an enchilada.
Yes, you got a cheese enchilada.
Some kind of cheese nachos
Chili,
and something called or I can't remember what it was.
Chili, something or
It was like a chili, yeah, which I guess that's why it's called chili.
A tamale.
But, and a tamale,
taco.
yeah, and a taco. A little bit of everything. Now,
I will say everything on my plate was good except the tamale. It came out in like a corn husk, and y'all can laugh if you want to. I tried to eat the whole thing. I thought you were supposed to. I don't know why you would put it in a corn husk otherwise, but it was in a corn husk. I put the whole thing in my mouth, and that wasn't happening. So I ended up figuring out you don't eat the corn husk. So took that out. That was the only thing that really was not impressive. It did not have a good flavor. It actually didn't have much of any flavor. It wasn't good or bad. The enchilada was excellent. The refried beans were really good. The taco was good. That was probably the only thing on my plate I didn't like. I liked everything else really well. And like she mentioned, the salsa chips, they were a little different than what we get at home. And I liked these. I actually would put these up there with some that I've had in the past, better than those actually. I would say it's among the best I've had as far as just salsa chips. I really like that. So I would rate my experience at Casa Rio probably a 9 out of 10. I think you said a 7.
And that's just the food, just because of that lime taste. I mean, the atmosphere, sitting
But
outside.
you tried something new too.
And I tried something new, so I would get something different. But that's the only reason.
But I would definitely come back here again. I think if we're ever back in San Antonio, I want to try that Republic of Texas place too, maybe if we had a couple of days. But I would definitely go to Casa Rio again. It was the first restaurant on the Riverwalk, according to what they say. It opened in 1946. So, and if it looks like we're getting too close, I'm having to pull my camera in as people walk by on the sidewalk. Now, there is one drawback to the Casa Rio that I need to mention. If you are someone who has trouble climbing stairs or not able to climb stairs, you might want to rethink it if you're going to need a bathroom, because the bathroom does involve climbing stairs up to the second floor. If there's a bathroom on the first floor, I couldn't find it. If there's a way up to the second floor without stairs, I couldn't find that either. So I do want to make you aware of that. If you need a restroom and you can't go upstairs or downstairs, then you might need to look somewhere else. Otherwise, the food's great. But yeah, if that's a problem for you, I want to let you know.
Ahead of time, maybe. We didn't ask, we just noticed it when we were...
I just noticed it. Now, if I'm wrong about that and you've been there and I'm wrong, please leave that in the comments to correct me on that. But I could not find any bathroom downstairs or any ramp or any way to get to the one upstairs other than steps. So I want to mention that as well. So we actually moved our location because it's a little quieter here. The road was getting very noisy a few minutes ago. But yeah, I would say that our experience here, our last night in Texas before we fly home tomorrow at the Casa Rio was good. I would recommend it. I think if you're in this area, you want Mexican food, that's a good place to get it.
It is.
So thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe.
And find us on Facebook.
And have a blessed evening.